Sort of looks like Halloween, doesn't it? Yeah, I gotta tighten this guy up a little bit. Okay, I think we got that. Maybe, baby. Well, I wonder if you're all spent out. Black Friday. Everybody goes, boy, what's America is good at is finding new ways to sell you stuff. Isn't capitalism great? They always find new ways to sell you stuff that you don't need. Well, you probably need them, you probably don't. But also dealing with anything you buy in this country, you have free legal help if you get screwed over. In other words, you buy something on Black Friday and it doesn't work, and they will return it, or it isn't what they advertise. All that stuff is grounds for you to get a refund. And they don't like to give you refunds, of course, because they make more money, and they'll always find a legal way. They think, that they don't have to pay you back, but you don't have to do that. You get a legal way that they do have to pay back, and that's to get free legal help. And free legal help is available to all consumers in this country. You don't have to hire an attorney. There are free attorneys in every city, every state, where you could go, make an appointment for these people, and get your money back. Also free attorneys, but they're also government agencies that make these people be honest. And what they do is enforce the laws. So you don't have to hire even a free attorney. And what they'll do is just contact the organization, even if it's your credit card, anybody messes you over, there's a government office that will fight for you to get your rights. And so you don't even know your rights. And the store or the credit card agency, they know how to use the rights to their advantage. What you have to do is know the rights to your advantage, not to their advantage. So they know their advantage on the rights, but there's advantages for you. Like even if you get evicted, if you get represented by a free attorney or a government office, when you go to court, you win like 70% of the times. Now that's astounding to me. If you don't have an attorney and you think that, well, the judge will be, no, the judge, whatever. The law is complicated, and you got to have somebody there on your side to do that. And that's why, whether it's a business, whether it's a bank, a credit card company, or a store, or your dry cleaner, there are offices that will enforce the laws, and they have more power than any attorney that you could ever dream of. Why do they have more power? Because every organization has to get a license to be in business. Your dry cleaner, your credit card company, your bank, they all have to have licenses to be in business. And who gives the licenses? The government. So they have rules and regulations. And so if they don't follow the laws, then they're going to lose their license, and meaning they lose all their business. So that's why you as an average consumer have more power in dealing with any unfair organization in this country, by contacting these agencies that are in business to fight for you for free. They're all set up to fight for you. And that's what's great. And it costs you nothing, and absolutely nothing, zero, whatever. And we go around, we swallow, we take, these people beating us up or whatever. No, they're bullies. And they read everything into their way, not to be fair. They don't want to be fair. They just want to be legal and get as much money they can. Well, you show them where they're not legal, and you don't have to know the law because they know it. They answer these questions every day, and they're here to help you. And what do you have to give them? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And they go out and will fight for you. You hear that? They'll go out for you and fight for anybody who sold you anything that you don't think was fair or good or whatever. Even if you're wrong, they'll go fight for you. Now that's really cool, isn't it? See, an attorney won't do that because they won't get paid and they don't want to waste their time. So you call these agencies that fight for you for free, And what happens, they investigate. Even though you're wrong, they'll investigate. Now, what happens in a business side, when your credit card company or the department store or somebody on the internet gets a letter from the government, that says you screwed them over $500 or whatever, stuff like this, and is this true? Well, what they will probably do more than anything is say, no, I'm going to give him his money back. Don't worry. Because see, for a big organization to talk to the government, it costs them $5,000 just to talk to each other. And they have the potential of losing all their business, not just losing your business. They probably already lost that. So they don't care about your business anymore. But they could lose all their business if they do something wrong with the government, okay? That's why the government has more power in this country than any agency, or any company or financial institution or whatever. Now, here's some sources you want to write down to take this, because if you're not a member of Let's Go Help, if you're a member of Let's Go Help, we have all these. You want to get a copy of our Let's Go Meta Grant report, okay? And there's a section there on free legal help. And we have a state-by-state listing of free legal help. So how to get all the free legal help you need. Don't go to Google and find out about, how to buy legal help. No, unless you have a lot of money and you don't care. But no, you probably don't have that anyway. So you download that. We have every state is there. You download the report for your state, and you can download the reports for other states and send that information to your friends who live in other states or whatever. Share this information, even if they're not a member. Our mission is to make sure as many people in the country know about these free sources, because they don't advertise, and people go to Google and to look for them. They're not there. That's for people with money. That's what capitalism is. What we have, in addition to capitalism, the government is set up where we have a community. We have a community that helps each other. Like in your neighborhood, if there's people in the neighborhood, we help each other, right? Somebody's house is on fire, you're not going to wait, until somebody no, you go out and try to help, okay? Because that's a neighbor. Well, we're all neighbor in a bigger community, and that's why there is help in the community, in every city, every state, free help for you. And that represents, listen to this, a third of everything in our economy that is there to solve problems is free. 2/3, which is capitalism, is there to solve problems, but they charge money. 1/3 is there to solve problems, but they're free. But you don't know about the free one. All we know about is the money one, in Google, because that's where people go and they advertise like hell to get you to spend money with them. Okay, the free services don't spend money to advertise. They're there waiting for you to call them. So that's what you have to do. You have to do the work to find them, to take advantage of. Okay, here's a couple of things you want to know right away. Okay, no, not that phone. Consumerfinance.gov. And they have a big button on top says, submit a complaint. You can complain about anything. People are messing with your money, your credit card company, your bank, your mortgage, your student loan, your car payment. You don't think, they're not treating you right or not, whatever. You write them a letter. They'll investigate. Hey, what are you doing to this person? And that's enough to shake them up to make a deal. See, if you don't do that, you're just going to swallow it and get hit again by somebody else who's going to take advantage of you. So you can't, see, you have to warn people that these people are bad. And what's neat about this Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, and it's consumerfinance.gov, is that there's a database of all the people who are bad. So that's why nobody wants to be in that database, because people go and check who's naughty and who's not nice. And that's what you want to do. Make sure you file a complaint with them. Okay, that's one. And that's for anything with finances. Here's another one. Okay, HUD.gov/counseling. These are financial counselors. So if you have something with a bill, something with you can't pay, anything like that, now they will help you with that. And they do this every day. That's all they do, and they're free. They'll sit down with you. You want to call them. You go to the hud.gov/counseling, and you make an appointment with counselors in your area. Make an appointment with 2 and 3 or 3 people. I want to get my contractor's license. Need cash to get the course. Okay, Chris, if you need cash for your contractor's license, go to careeronestop.org where you live. Careeronestop.org. Put in your zip code, and they help you find money and help to get a job or get a license or get anything like this. Careeronestop.org. Okay, you put in your zip code and make an appointment. It's all about talking to people. Okay, back to free financial counseling. HUD.gov/counseling. Okay, make an appointment. Okay, the other one here, your attorney general. Any store, anybody messes you over, you contact your attorney general. You could do both. Contact the consumerfinance.gov because the bank, and also contact your state attorney general. Here's the website. Find the attorney general. They all take complaints. They all investigate complaints. You go to naag.org. N is in Nancy, aag.org/find-my-ag. So that's naag.org, and you want to put Find My AG. Make an appointment. Fill out the form. Because not only you're helping yourself and getting money back or whatever, but you're warning other people in the world that these people are bad. And if nobody warns other people, they'll just keep taking advantage of people. Okay, so somebody has to stop them, and you have that power without spending a nickel. Okay, you could do that. Okay, so that's Find My AG. Also, if you go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code. Mine is 2009. Okay, and if you put in the search term, you put legal, Legal. Okay, legal. Okay, for where I live, there's 257. Don't want to cut anybody short here. 257 organizations that provide free legal help. 257. Now, you would have thought, oh, maybe there's some legal help. I've heard about it, legal aid. There's more than that. That's one. That's one out of 257. There is so much help out there, but it's not in Google. It's in the Giving Society, the Loving Society, the people who are here to help you without getting paid, because they're getting paid through grants or the government or somewhere else. See, and that's what I think the world is trying to love each other, to help each other through life. Life is a pain in the ass. You're going to get beat up because you're human. No reason, not because of your age or anything, just because you're alive. And that's the story of getting through this stuff that we have. How are you still alive? Yeah, I'm 81, man. I got some time left. I figure about 10, 12 years. I'm going to do this for the rest of my life, because it helps people. And there's nothing better in life to do than help people, because we all need help. And helping somebody, it just grows your heart. And as you get older, particularly like me, you can't get stronger, you can't get faster, you can't get smarter, but you could love harder. So by loving people means helping them, and find a way to help them. My great-granddad's older than I am. Your great-granddad. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Good for him. Thank you for helping you. So get out there and help yourself to these resources. That's what they're there for you to live a better life. And there's a lot of free help that our society has decided to pay for, so you can have them for free. I mean, this is all through democracy. Hey, let's vote and we'll all agree that, not everybody agrees, but a majority agrees, let's have this stuff for people to help themselves with and get the free help they need and not be taken advantage of, okay? And if you don't know about this, then you're gonna go to Google and wanna get it, not be taken advantage of, it's gonna cost you money. Don't have to do that. Get out of Google and go over to the Loving Society, the loving community, the community. and that's what we're here, to help each other. So help yourself to these free sources. Start learning how to use them. It's a little different than what you're used to because you're used to using Google, and you'll find somebody at Google and they'll kiss your ass until you give them money. Okay, so you just have to make one phone call, but you have to find the right one. So it's going to take you forever anyway. But if you want it free, you have to get out of Google because nobody in Google that you could find will give you anything for free. And that's why you just don't, you're wasting your time doing that. So you have to spend time in places like findhelp.org. Okay, start with that. If you want to start a business, you go to sba.gov/local-assistant. And this is what we do at Let's Go Help. We try to train you every day to do this. If something doesn't work, you come back and help us again. Like tonight, we have, I think, about 2-3 hours worth of experts that are available to help you find your grants and apply for them. They're all free. They're members. They're members who've learned how to do this. And they share their information and expertise with other members. That's better than me. Man, I've been studying this for 50 years. I'm an old fart, dressed funny. So you can believe them more than me because they're like you, just found out about this stuff and so excited about helping other people do it. Why are they helping you for free? Because it feels so good. Come and join us in our community, letsgohelp.com. If you want to learn about your benefits and by living in our society, which is a giving society. It's giving you free money and help. But they don't advertise, and you'll never find it in Google. And there's so much of it. They give like 18, next year, they're going to give over $18,000 to every adult. That's in grants and free money for you to have a better life. But you have to know where that is, and it takes work on your part. There's just no magic formula. But the one formula is don't use Google. You hear me? Don't use Google. Get out of there. And let us at letsgohelp.org show you. And otherwise, go to my YouTube. It's youtube.com/Matthew Lesko. You can watch my 9,000 videos I have there of people, of how people can use these programs, or our $20 program is $20 a month to get unlimited free help to apply to every program, help you with the application, help you find them, help you anything you need to have you get the money to have a better life. And we have members helping members. It's the only source for $20. You get unlimited personal help to apply to every grant you're eligible for. Please, let me help you. That's all I want to do. Please.